What's up, world? Gilbert Blaze is back from his epic wrestling weekend. I gotta say, a lot happened this weekend that I'm happy about and not too happy about, but I'm gonna strictly talk about Wrestlemania 25 and all the guys that I met and all the things that I did. I'll talk about that in another video, but for now, this is going to be strictly talking about Wrestlemania 25, and I must say, I'm not going to give no ratings on it, no star ratings or no other kind of stuff ratings on it. I'm just going to strictly talk about it because overall, a word to describe Wrestlemania 25 is disappointing. I truly felt sour about this pay-per-view, and it angered me to no end that I spent so much money to get to Houston to watch WrestleMania because I'd never been to WrestleMania before, a childhood dream of mine to actually be there live, and I just didn't get what I paid for basically. So let's just start with the first match. The tag team match that was on the pre-show that should have been on the card was a great match. I enjoyed every minute of this match, and I'm so pissed off that they didn't get a chance to fight at the biggest show in the world, WrestleMania. Carlito and Primo became the new unified champions. I'm happy for them. Now you got Money in the Bank. To me, Money in the Bank was over way too short. I just, like, this is the kind of match you have to see on television to get all the angles, because when you see it live, I don't know, you just get a different perspective of it. You know, I really struggled with thinking about making a review for WrestleMania 25 because I felt like maybe I needed to see this on television. I'll probably have a different perspective. But I'm just going to be real and raw and just give you what I thought and how I felt being there live. So I didn't really enjoy Money in the Bank. Kofi and Sheldon was definitely the stars of this match. They kicked ass and they did such a good job. Mark Henry was an utter waste of space. Kane was a waste of space. Christian did somewhat good. Finley did somewhat good. But and MVP was great too. But I really didn't think Punk was going to win it. I'm not a big fan of people that win matches 2 years in a row. I just don't like that. I'm a Punk fan too, but I really thought MVP or Christian should have won this match. But we'll see what happens with Punk now. But I think he's going to be the first person to cash in Money in the Bank and lose. I really do think so. So next we got the Divas Battle Royal. You all know that I love women's wrestling, and this was an utter piece of crap. They didn't even get no introductions. The girls from the past, I would have thought they would have had their own entrances. No, none of that. It was so disrespectful. They came out after Kid Rock was singing like they were fucking groupies or some shit. It was horrible, and the match was one big clusterfuck. And I didn't enjoy it at all, but I did enjoy Santino's part. Yeah, Santino's funny. I'm a big fan of Santino. I enjoyed his little bit, but it just goes to show you how much Vince hates women's wrestling. He doesn't give two shits about it, and I guarantee you Santina will be the next women's champion. It's going to happen, folks. It will happen. So now you have Jericho versus the Legends. I was really surprised that Jericho won. I'm happy Jericho won. Snuka and Piper just did not have it in them. I felt bad for those guys. I really did. But Steamboat, what a surprise. What a shocker. Steamboat, almost 60 years old, and the man still has it. He didn't lose a beat, it looked like. The man is incredible. Steamboat is a fucking true legend in every sense of the word. And I wish it was a singles match, but I guess WWE felt they didn't know Steamboat had it in him. But wow, Steamboat was phenomenal, and I really enjoyed their exchange. Now, Mickey Rourke's part, yeah, I knew it was going to happen. The punch I didn't really like too much, but it was what it was, and it worked out. So it was a good segment. Now you have the brothers Jeff Hardy versus Matt Hardy in Extreme Rules match. Matt Hardy's new look was phenomenal. I love Matt Hardy's look, and I'm happy Matt Hardy won. Something about this match that just didn't turn me on about it. Like, it had some good stuff in it, but I just wasn't really excited for it. I just thought it could have been, it left me with wanting more basically. But the right person won. Like I said, Matt Hardy should have won, and he did, so congratulations to Matt. Now you have the Intercontinental title match. Rey Mysterio coming out as the Joker was great. It was a good look for him. But come on, why end the match so soon? Why end the match like that? You know, it could have gone on a lot longer. We all know JBL is horrible, yes, but come on, he deserved more than that at least, even though he's a horrible person, a horrible wrestler, I should say. But I definitely see him going back to SmackDown and being a SmackDown commentator now because Taz is gone. So they need someone to fill his void again. So that match was disappointing. Rey Mysterio, the new Intercontinental champion. We'll see where that goes. Hopefully he'll have some good matches with someone, but we'll see where that goes there. You have next one of the best matches on the night, the best match of the night in my opinion, was Shawn Michaels versus Undertaker. This match kicked ass in every sense of the word, but it wasn't a 5-star match in my opinion. A lot of people said it was, but in my opinion it wasn't a 5-star match. It was very back and forward. It was extremely good. To me, Flair versus Michaels last year, now that was a 5-star match because it told a very good story. This match told a story in a sense as well, but to me, I don't know, for some reason, like, I was really into it, the crowd was really into it, and I wanted Shawn to win so bad, but I knew Shawn was going to win. It was impossible because he had such a big build-up. He was one-upping Undertaker every sense of the word, so Undertaker had to get him back. But it had some great spots in the match, and it was really good. And who knows, they might have a rematch at Backlash. I doubt it, though. But we'll see where this goes. It might be just a one-time thing. But it was an extremely good match, and the best match of the card, and a match of the year candidate for sure. So next, you had the 2 world title matches. We'll start out with the triple threat match. Nothing special, nothing spectacular about this match at all. But I will say John Cena's entrance was really pretty damn cool. He started out with his old entrance theme and all the John Cena wannabes coming out. It was freaking awesome. I enjoyed that. That was cool. But the match itself was just boring. Nothing spectacular, nothing good. The only good thing that came out of this match was Edge didn't get pinned. Big Show took the pin. Good. So Edge, another short title reign from the Rated R Superstar. And when the fuck are they going to give this man a long title run and not make him a transitional champion? You know, seriously. So next, the main event, the epic main event, Triple H versus Randy Orton. This had the best built up, and what did they do with this match? It was a complete fucking ordinary regular match. No Legacy coming out, no McMahon's coming out. It was a straight up match. It just bored the hell out of me. So boring that people was leaving the stands. People didn't want to see this shit. They left. And I left halfway through as well, and then I started watching it midway through, talking with other people, but it just didn't interest me at all. Triple H got the win. I wasn't surprised because Triple H hasn't won a match at WrestleMania in a very long time, so he was due for a victory, and he got his victory. Congratulations, Triple H. You got your victory. Now you can go fuck yourself. Overall, I wasn't happy with the seating I was at. I thought I was too far away from the ring. I spent a lot of money on my ticket, and I wasn't happy where I was sitting at. And I didn't get the full WrestleMania vibe, the WrestleMania experience. Maybe my section was really quiet, they were horrible to be around, but I didn't get that vibe that I wanted, and it really disappointed me to no end. I wanted the whole full WrestleMania experience, and I didn't get that, and that pissed me off to no fucking end, because I wanted that, because I was just thirsty to get that feeling for so many years, and I didn't get that, so it pissed me off. But I am happy with all the people that I hung out with, and I'll talk about that in another video to not sour this whole video out, because I know it seems really down and out. But overall, I just did not enjoy WrestleMania 25. It wasn't the worst WrestleMania. 2, 9, and 11 are probably some of the worst WrestleManias ever, but it's probably right up there as one of the top 5 worst WrestleManias in my opinion. It just sucked ass with only 2 or 3 good things happening in that pay-per-view overall. I just did not felt it was good quality at all for a WrestleMania. But I will be going to WrestleMania 26 in Phoenix, Arizona next year, so hopefully that will be a lot better. But for now, folks, I'm tired, I'm hungry, I need to relax. I had a horrible flight coming back into New York. So with that, catch you later, and watch out for my next video where I talk about all the fun we had with other YouTubers. Peace, everybody.